Welcome to Ellis B. Feaster's Radio Aircheck and Classic TV channel.
710-9187. Thanks from Radio 710 WOR, New York.
WOR News at 3 o'clock. Reporting from the WOR News Center, we have mostly sunny skies. It's 47 degrees, but it's going to get cold tonight, going down to a low of 25. Tomorrow, a pretty nice day, but brisk with a high of about 38 degrees. The 34-year-old housekeeper apparently opened the door for the three men who she says then pushed their way into the East Flatbush home and proceeded to rape her, then tie her up and rob the place. Police have arrested two men. They say the house was not picked at random. It was a specific target, and they say the attackers apparently did not know the victim. Oral arguments in the Microsoft appeal are over. The software company is fighting a lower court's order that it's split into two separate companies. Correspondent Pam Coulter has more from Washington.
It could be months before the appeals court acts on Microsoft's request to overturn the breakup order, but many of the judges were irate about the trial judge's comments to reporters about Microsoft and its executives. Judge David Sentel.
Isn't it likely that it's going to look to a member of the public as if this judge has some other axe to grind, or he wouldn't be doing something that improper?
Chief Judge Harry Edwards.
The system would be a sham if all judges went around doing this.
District Judge Thomas Penfield Jackson had compared Bill Gates to Napoleon and said Microsoft officials didn't act like grown-ups. Pam Coulter, Washington.
There's bad news, good news for Senator Hillary Rodham Clinton in a new Marist poll out today. The bad, most New Yorkers surveyed say they believe Mrs. Clinton did something unethical or illegal in President Clinton's pardon spree. The good, more than half still believe she will be a good senator. Bill Clinton, of course, has been dogged by controversy since he left office over the presidential pardons. Now the Wall Street Journal reporting that when Clinton was still president, he called the chief executive of CBS on behalf of Harry Thomason and Linda Bloodworth Thomason. A couple good friends of the Clintons own a TV production company. Soon after the call, CBS paid the company about $1 million. The Journal says the Thomasons were seeking a penalty fee from CBS for canceling a show called The Good Life before it was ever broadcast. And just into the WOR newsroom, former President Clinton has waived executive privilege for former Chief of Staff John Podesta and for former counsel Bruce Lindsay and another former aide to testify at a House hearing on Thursday on the pardons issue. New economic reports are out. All point to a slowing economy. One finds consumer confidence last month at its lowest level in more than 4 years. Two others show drops in new home sales and orders for big-ticketed manufactured goods. The markets have been mixed, and you'll hear about that, well, any moment now in the WOR Business Update. In fact, we're going to get right over to Gary Nunn of Business Week right now, and he will give us that update. Gary?
All right, Shelley, good afternoon. It's cranking up the heat this afternoon on the tech sector again. The market putting in a mixed showing, trading choppy as investors debate whether the Fed might be leaning toward cutting interest rates again before the scheduled March 20th meeting. Bonds rallying, oil on the low side. Dow Jones Industrials down 16 at 10,625. The Nasdaq down 77 points, 3 1/3%. The level is 2230. S&P 500 down 9 to 1258, 5.35%. For Business Week, I'm Gary Nunn, Radio 710 WOR.
WOR time is 3:04.
Hi there. I'm your concentration. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. I'm what helps you remember what you're supposed to be doing. You haven't hung out with me for a while, but I've been here, in your brain, waiting for a chance to say hi. It's just that with your crazy schedule, your brain has been too frazzled to notice. And, well, there's one small problem with that. When you're really busy, I'm what keeps you from spinning your wheels, from running around like a chicken with its head cut off. So maybe you should try Ginkgoba. Ginkgoba helps keep you sharp by increasing the flow of oxygen-rich blood to your brain. Staying sharp helps you keep in touch with me, your concentration, so it's easier for you to stay on track, get things done, and turn yourself into the success you want to be. Sharp. You can make it happen. Ginkgoba.
Now, when you visit Ginkgoba.com, you can play fun brain games, get tips on improving mental sharpness, and learn what makes Ginkgoba so unique. Ginkgoba is a registered trademark of Pharmaton Natural Health Products and is available at food, drug, and discount stores.
Call 1-800-SLEEPIES with your best price, and Sleepy's, the mattress professionals, will beat it by 20% or it's yours free. For a store near you or to order by phone, it's 1-800-SLEEPYS.
Asbestos was once known as the magic mineral. It's now widely recognized as a potential killer, causing mesothelioma and lung cancer. One law firm, Levy, Phillips & Konigsberg, has dedicated itself for over 20 years, fighting for the rights of asbestos victims.
My dad worked for 4 years in the shipyard. Years later, he developed mesothelioma, an asbestos-related cancer. In his research, he came across the law firm of Levy, Phillips & Konigsberg.
We at Levy, Phillips & Konigsberg believe in working closely with our clients. Our attorneys have developed the experience and knowledge to obtain and collect some of the highest verdicts in the state.
Levy, Phillips & Konigsberg more than met my father's expectations and got him a settlement while he was still alive.
For a complimentary consultation and booklet, call toll-free 1-800-MESO-LAW. That's 1-800-MESO-LAW. 1-800-MESO-LAW. Fight back. Win.
WOR time is 3:06. Let's see what's happening on the roads. Brooklyn southbound BQE at Atlantic Avenue. We have an accident. The right lane is blocked. The accident is now being cleared. Eastbound Belt Parkway at Cropsey Avenue. Traffic is easing. That roving pothole repair has finally been completed. And in Queens, the eastbound Grand Central before Jewel Avenue disabled vehicle is being cleared. The weather forecast, a chance of flurries tonight, then gradual clearing, going down to a low of about 25. Tomorrow it'll be mostly sunny and brisk, colder. The high will be in the high 30s. Tomorrow night it gets cold again, 20 and mostly clear. And then on Thursday, partly cloudy with a high of about 38. Coming up next on WOR, Bob Grant with the WOR Radiothon for the Children's Charity. I'm Shelly Strickler reporting from the WOR News Center.
This is the Bob Grant Show on WOR.
And let's be heard